I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk to folks from the VTuber community about their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. We're joined by Kouvou Nemurin. Hi, Kouvou.
Hello.
And how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right, just a bit sleepy.
Yeah,
But yeah.
you've been doing some work. She managed to appreciate you taking some time to join us. Could you introduce yourself to everybody, please?
Yes. So hello there. I'm Kouvou Nemurin. Feel free to call me Nemu or Nem. Um, I do gaming, some drawing, karaoke, and just chatting content. Uh, Pleasure to be a acquaintance.
Well, I appreciate you coming on. I know you're a busy person with everything going on, and I appreciate you coming on and introduce yourself to everybody. You been doing much in the VTuber community for very long?
No. I started like on January 28th or maybe earlier.
Hmm.
I kind of forgot the date, so.
So it hasn't been very long at all. You've been on.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So you said you do some music and gaming. What type of games do you like to stream?
So mainly I will look at chat suggestions, but sometimes just casual PvP games, maybe combat and horror games as well.
Hmm. What types of horror games do you like?
I only have one, which um I can get that it is very funny considering how I said I do horror games,
Eh.
but that horror game, leaving it to be Phasmophobia.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Well, if you're gonna get a horror game, get that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't pay for like online games, so.
Well, it my stepdaughter, she's really big into haunted houses. Watches all the
Whoa.
shows on time online all the time, and has actually gone to a few. And I suggested that to her and my wife, and they took a couple looks at it and backed right out. Little too
Oh,
real for them. But
yeah,
it
understandable. That's literally what I did when I looked at Phasmophobia.
yeah.
But if your daughter is interested, I mean, I would recommend Lethal Company, but it does cost $13 from what I've seen.
Yeah, Lethal Company looks like it would be a real riot with a bunch of people, and if you get too many people, it is a riot.
Yeah, but it's actually quite funny to see our friends scream out of fear once they see the creatures that are lurking there. But I did see some gameplays. It is quite scary. So,
Oh yeah, it definitely is. How far have you gotten in Phasmophobia? What's your level right now?
oh my, it's been like a few months since I've did it. I actually never done it on stream before.
Wow.
Um, I forgot about what level I am
Yeah,
on, but I'll take a quick guess. Let's say level 10.
level
I
10.
don't know.
So you've been able to get a few missions under your belt.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I could get past one. I'm too old for that sort of thing. I get scared off very, very quickly in horror games. You do some combat games, you said?
Yes. I have like a few, let's say Valorant.
Hmm.
I think it discounts, but Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, they both have like combat
Right.
and mission.
Now, I'm told that those are very similar games. Um,
Mm,
and I've seen a lot of people play them, and it's a very interesting way to build a team. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong here, but you kind of have to recruit four different players in order to have a good shot at it. Am I right?
so if you're talking about like Genshin Impact,
Yeah.
not players like that are actually playing online, but like more of characters which you have like banners to pull on.
Right.
They're called limited banners if I'm correct. And for Honkai Star Rail, it's like the same, but it's like Honkai Star Rail copied Genshin Impact, or maybe it's the opposite. I don't know.
Well, they're both very similar.
Look at
They've done it right one way or the other because they're both really popular right now, and Genshin's been
Hmm.
around for a long time. So
Yeah.
it's what draws you to say Genshin Impact. What is your favorite part of that?
I don't. Okay, hold on. Let me think. So I started Genshin like last year on January 1st, 2023. Um, I looked at the scenery. Like I've been getting a lot of ads related about Honkai Star Rail and Genshin.
Right.
The funny thing is that the actual thing that drew me to Genshin Impact was like the character designs. They were like inspiring.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that is. They're very detailed and the movements and very individual. That no one is like the other,
Hmm.
and
But the
you get
Yeah,
into the story, and it really brings you along.
yeah, but the painful thing is like you know how the characters got like those artifacts things you need to
Right.
get in those the challenge domains. The painful thing is getting those because like they're like very hard to get. Even if you want the like 5-star artifacts.
Right.
Sorry, I'm getting a bit off track, but
No, no,
like
no worries.
even if you want the like
No,
5-star artifacts,
it,
it's hard to get.
well, you can tell how much you enjoy the game. That's great. I mean,
Well,
I've watched people play it. I haven't played it, but I don't know much about it other than you have people that you can switch out during combat, and I
mhm.
imagine you don't want to be very heavy in one particular type of combat. You want to have like
No.
different people who can do different things on combat.
Yeah, we have like team comps, which are like short for team comp. Wait, I just forgot the word. Sorry.
No
So
worries.
basically, there's like elements for them, like cryo for ice, pyro for fire,
Hmm.
and they cause like different. Let's say evaporation for water and fire
Oh
mixed
yeah,
together.
yeah, yeah. If you build up a good enough team, I imagine that you're comfortable with, you come up with some type of battle plan for just about everything you face. I imagine.
No, but in reality, it's just spamming the skills and the bursts. There's nothing interesting unless avoiding being killed.
I'm trying to boost you up here. No,
Sorry.
there's really a lot of planning involved. And they work very hard at it. But
Oh,
it does look like a lot of fun if you and the storylines. It seems like there's a lot of branches to it. You can go a lot of different ways with it.
oh my, yeah. They're like in classic roleplay games, you can choose what to say in the game, but like there's specific sentences you can choose, which will um affect the character's reactions, but it does not affect the lore of where it actually goes.
Wow. So you have effects, but not to where you ruin the game by saying one thing over another.
Yes, but the funny thing in Honkai Star Rail is that you when you board the like train, I'm not gonna use complicated words to confuse you,
Don't
but
worry.
when you board the like train, you can choose to go or stay at
Mm.
the place you're currently in. And if you choose to stay, the train will leave without you. But thankfully, I chose to go, which now I'm on a whole adventure.
But it definitely allows you to continue being interested in the game because something new pops up, and it's not just one mission and you're done. And it allows you to come back and play more when you want to.
Yes, and I'm surprised they don't like ruin the progress you've done, because like I thought it was gonna ruin everything if I just hop off, but they didn't, which I found very interesting.
Yeah, they know their audience, and both of those games that we've mentioned have become very big hits, and a lot of folks in the VTuber community do like to play those games. I've noticed that you have done a little bit with other streamers. Do you like collaboration, or do you like to go by yourself?
Uh, I am an independent streamer, but I am open to do collaboration if I can find any. But mainly I'm like alone.
Mostly by yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no collaborations.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's a good way to expand, what expand your universe. I guess is the best way to put it. Um,
Mhm.
would you be looking to try to do a few more of those this year?
Collabs?
Yeah.
Yes, if I can find any, because like as I mentioned earlier,
Hmm.
I can't find any currently because most streamers that I know are getting to know me, and I have asked. They said that they wanted to get to know me better before actually collabing,
Hmm.
which I am totally fine with. And
Hmm.
so now I'm just scared to ask.
Oh, well, I think it's again, it to me, it's brave just to get out there and do it in front of an audience, do anything in front of an audience. And
Mm.
now you're adding kind of a little extra layer to it by asking someone else to do it with you in front of an audience. It does take a little extra um, courage to do something like that. But the fact that you're doing it in the first place, to me, means that you've got some backbone to you. Now you've already got some courage to start with.
Oh no, funny story from behind the scenes when I first appeared on Twitch.
Uh-huh.
There was like 6 people watching me, and then like I was shaking. I was studying so much. Like I did not have the confidence to click that button at all for like 3 days straight.
Oh,
But like on the fourth day, I DK. But like I just saw something that just encouraged me to do it, and I pressed it. Let's say on accident,
well,
because I wasn't really looking where I was clicking. And when I clicked it, it's slowly going up by one viewer at a time. And once I reached 6, I was just screaming inside because like I did not know what to do at the time.
it's got to be encouraging in a way, doesn't it?
So I don't really know, but it has built up some of my self confidence to actually engage in these more often.
Well, it's good. It's a good thing. You're getting out there in front of any type of audience is not something that people normally do, just to do it. But if you can
Mm.
find the ability to go out there and show what you've got, show your talents, and have the confidence enough to do it, it really becomes a community, and you become more comfortable doing it as well. Have you gotten more comfortable over these last couple weeks?
Well, there are times that I am still nervous because like you're meeting new people every day and you don't know what types of people you can meet in chat. But so far they've been fine, and I am growing more comfortable with clicking the button to start stream. But
Well, that's good.
scuff does happen.
Yeah, and stuff happens. I did radio for a long, long time, and I can tell you that no matter how long you are in the business, there's always something that can trip you up and really mess up your broadcast. And it happens in this business too. When in VTubing, you never know what's going to happen, and it throws you a bone, throws you a wrench in your circuitry every now and then. But if you've got a good rapport with the people that you're performing for, it does make a big difference. And you're very early on, and to be able to have enough confidence to keep going early on is really a positive as far as I'm concerned.
I don't know if this is on topic, but I feel like you mess up more often once you're like an independent streamer and like you have no experience at all, because like instead of having like a company actually boosting you
Mhm.
and like making you a model, you have to go through the stress of actually making your model or commissioning someone else to do it. For me, I just used an app though.
Yeah. Everybody's got to start somewhere, and
Hmm.
and even the folks with the biggest audiences start off with whatever they could find at the time, and you have to grow from there. And it sounds like you've got a pretty good attitude for it.
I mean, you have to be patient with something, and this is the only thing that I can do with like full on patience. And like I don't know if that stream is still on, but um when I first started, like directly when I first started, I was like, a few days ago before my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, after my birthday, and I started off with a PNG I drew.
Right. And well, I mean,
It looked so weird.
but it was yours, and
Mm,
and and you owned it, and you went out and you did that stream in front of people, and took that first step, and since then it's all been yours.
uh, I wouldn't say all mine because I changed like my model 3 times already.
Well,
And
this.
plus my debut coming out in February 23,
Hmm.
um I'm gonna be changing my model for the fourth time.
Well, folks,
Uh,
say this interview is going to be coming up about a week before that debut, so make sure you tune in. We'll have all of the um, I have the link in the description for this video, just below here on the YouTube channel. So, folks, make sure and tune in to what Kova's got going on, because it's an up and coming person. Uh, Very early. Catch the train while you can. I'm not talking about the rail, honker rail either. I'm
thank
talking
you,
about
thank you.
your train. Now, you also mentioned music, and have you do you want to do some covers singing on stream?
I mean, I have done like a few, but most of them were copyrighted,
Right.
so I had to mute the actual song and sing with only my voice
Mm,
while listening to the song play in the background, which I wasn't sure if I was able to do because like a lot of the songs that I sing are either they go very low or high pitched,
mm-hmm.
which I suck at.
Well, I'm not going to say anything. I can't. I haven't hit a note since 1983.
Oh my.
Not on purpose, anyway. But but you still get out there and try and learn, and the more you do it, the better it's going to sound. So, what type of music do you like to sing?
Oh my. I don't know if you saw like my streams, but mainly I do chat's recommendations if they are there.
Well,
But mainly the lyrics, well, I have to choose my own, which I will go with something that flows with the my community's vibes, which is either chill,
mm-hmm.
um, depressed, or just upbeat and joyful.
Either depressed or nothing in between. No
Yeah.
average day for you. It's going to be up or down all the way through. Uh, it
Yes.
is it more modern type music, or do you reach back for the classics?
They can vary between modern and classic. But the thing is, someone in chat like recommended us a old song from like the 1900s, and like I was just staring at the song like, should I sing this? This is so hard, but I did it anyway.
Have they recommended songs that you've never heard of before?
No, they did.
That's a little tough to sing in the karaoke if you've never heard it before.
I know. I did like 5 songs that I didn't even know about, and like I was cringing so hard at how I messed up with every note and the speed of.
Well, they know what they're doing. They come back. They People come to the channel because they like the person behind the character on the channel. So they might be teasing you a little bit with it, but they're coming back because they like to see it, and they like to talk with you and be a part of what you got going.
Mhm. It's good. I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry.
I just scared her off. No, don't be scared. It's good stuff, and I think that you've got a really good mindset going into this new year. What are your goals for this year after you get the everything going on the 23rd? What do you have any goals set up for your channel?
Okay, sorry. I keep coughing. Um, I think some of the small goals I have is like to reach 50 followers on Twitch. Not asking for much because like I mean I can't go full on asking for like 100 instantly because that would be just a bit blunt, I guess. Let's see. I don't really have any other goals other than to make new friends in chats, build the community a bit, and just like have more collabs going on.
Well, build that foundation and go from there. It sounds like you've got a good mindset to get things going. We'll keep an eye on what you've got going. Again, we'll have the links to your Twitch coming up at the just below this on the YouTube channel. I appreciate you coming on. I know that you're a very busy person, but I do appreciate you coming on. I wish you the best of luck. And once you get some things rolling this year, yeah, let us know and we'll get you back on again, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.